Hey guys, so welcome to 2017! Yeah! I am very late on this. It's halfway through February already, but I wanted to get started. I wanted to get back into it. I've been crazy busy so far this year, which isn't surprising. So I have finally found a moment to sit down and film. I'm going to be busy, but I'm dedicated to getting a video out every week because this is something I really want to get back into this year. I want to do this properly. So, video every week, but as I said, I've been crazy busy. I've been getting ready for uni and I've been getting costumes ready for Gold Coast Supernova because I'm trying to be ahead of time. I'm thinking of accommodation for VidCon. Don't even get me started on VidCon. I haven't even got my flights or accommodation yet, so I've got to get that sorted. But I thought, new year, new segment. So once a month I'm going to have a new segment that is called Geeky Favorites. So I'm going to do a video of all the geeky favorites and every geeky little thing I enjoyed, whether it be apps, TV series, music, YouTuber, you name it. I'll put it in this list. But I will do it at the beginning of each month for last month. So I'm going to do January now. So get excited. So January geeky favorites. This is going to be fun because some good stuff on this list. Not all of it is going to be stuff that came out the month of my geeky favorite, so bear with me. Some of this stuff might be a little old, but it's stuff that I've enjoyed in this month. So let's get started, shall we? First I've got Sherlock Season 4. Now I'm going to keep this video spoiler free because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't watched it yet, because it's only been brought out on Stan in Australia, which is really weird. Stan monopolised the whole Sherlock streaming thing, so if you want to watch it you're going to have to watch it on Stan. But it was so good. Stephen Moffat has freaking pulled it out of his ass again, because far out. Jesus Christ, it was so good. Me and my mum kind of religiously watched it when it came out. I got rid of Stan a few months ago, and then I got Stan again in January just so I could watch this. But yes, it was incredible. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. They've done it again. They really have. They've kind of upped their game, which is incredible. So something that came out in November, but I've also still been enjoying in December and January and actually watching now, is Gilmore Girls: A Year in the Life. Now, I grew up watching Gilmore Girls because it was kind of, you know, it kind of felt like me and Mum in a TV show. Me and Mum had this similar relationship that Lorelai and Rory have. So it's nice and it's really nostalgic to kind of go back and watch this Year in a Life thing. It's incredible. I loved it. But yes, I was quite happy with it. I got addicted to coffee again because I would sit there and drink a coffee while watching it, because I think that has to be a thing when you watch Gilmore Girls. You have to sit down and drink a coffee with it. Otherwise Lorelai will judge you. But yes, it was really nice to kind of have that, you know, that go back and see where they are now sort of thing. I really enjoyed it. And if you do like Gilmore Girls, I will highly recommend it. It is on Netflix. I don't know if any other streaming services have it. I'm not 100% sure, but I do know Netflix has it, so I would highly recommend it. Now, time for a game. I don't usually play a lot of phone games. I tend to stick to the same few ones, like some puzzle ones or, you know, Crossy Roads. But Mario Run was fun. I enjoyed that. That was so good. I'm really kind of miffed that after maybe 4 levels you have to pay for the rest. I'm not surprised in a way, but it's still kind of annoying. So when I get around to after I finish buying all my uni stuff, I will probably pay for the rest of the levels. But at the moment I've just been playing the ones that are open for free. But I do enjoy it. It's quite fun, and you can play against other people as well, which is always nice to see where you're at speed-wise. It's kind of, you know, half stressful, half fun. It's the competitive nature in me. Some things I'm like, I don't really care. I could win or lose. But this, I'm just like, no, I must win. But yes, that was a really fun game. I did really enjoy that. Next, Next one is another TV series, because I watch so much TV series. But it is Series of Unfortunate Events that aired on Netflix, and yes! So much better than the movie. They did leave out maybe one or two things, like just a few small things that aren't like hugely important to the storyline. But I read those books as a kid, and going back and watching this was just incredible. Neil Patrick Harris nailed it as Count Olaf. Like, he was so good. Like, I don't know how he kept a straight face all those times, though this is Neil Patrick Harris we're talking about. That man is a legend. But no, if you're a fan of the book, you'll love this. I think a few people didn't quite like it because they haven't actually read the books. I think this TV series adaptation is more for the people who have read the books and understand the books, because it's very similar in a way. It does have the narration of Lemony Snicket, and how when they say a little few complicated words, he'll give you a definition and things like that, which I found quite interesting. It was really good. I loved it. I loved it. I think the casting was done really well. As I said, Neil Patrick Harris was spot on, but the children, I can't remember their names, I feel so bad. But they were just incredible, and the acting was great. And so was the costumes and like special effects and stuff. Holy crap. Like, some of it, especially for Count Olaf, were really good, and I was just blown away by how aesthetically pleasing it is. Just the whole thing is very lovely. Like, it's nice to look at, which I quite enjoyed. Because I like that in TV series, especially the weirder ones that are like quite different. But yes, there was that. Another one I got was not a TV series, but it's a magazine. I don't read a lot of magazines. Usually it will be National Geographic, Traveller, that's tend to be my favourite, but I found a new one called Wired. It is a technology magazine about current and upcoming technologies and their use in the business world and things like that. And I find that really interesting. Like, I wasn't 100% sure, but they did have a few articles that drew me in, so I bought it, and I really enjoyed it. I think I've almost finished it. There's a few articles that I want to go back and reread, but it was just, for those who are into technology and social media and stuff like that, it's definitely a good magazine. You will have to probably order it in, because especially in Australia, magazines like this are really hard to find, I find. So I would order it in, but I definitely will be getting that again. Really good. And the last thing on my geeky favorites is something I got for Christmas but I didn't get till January, was my MacBook Pro. And it's just awesome. Like, if I wanted to edit stuff, or if I wanted to type stuff or anything, or go on the internet, I would have to jump on my home computer, which has a dining chair that's really not comfortable, and it's annoying. It's annoying as all hell. So being able to sit in my room, and now I can edit videos in my room and wherever I am, so it's really good. And it's really quick. Like, I'm really surprised at how fast it is for how much I've got on there and stuff like that. It runs really smoothly, so I was really happy with it. I did get a MacBook Pro for my uni because I'm doing media and communication, so I thought it'd be, you know, and plus for my YouTube, I'd be doing a lot of like media stuff, like videos and kind of, you know, stuff like that. So I thought, graphically wise, it's a smarter option. But those are all my geeky favorites. Sorry. Those are all my geeky favorites. I hope you enjoyed it and found new stuff to enjoy this month. I will update you next month with my other geeky favorites, and till next week,